The legendary Saturn 1B rocket has a real possibility to be removed from the North Alabama Welcome Center. In recent developments, those who are in charge of the rocket voted in favor of creating a pathway for the rocket to be removed. News 19's Daryl Burke joins us in the studio now to talk about where things stand and what we can expect next. Daryl?
That's right, Lindsay. The Saturn 1B rocket has stood at the Welcome Center for more than 40 years, and after reasonable efforts were said to be made to save it, those in charge say it may be time to replace it.
Our hope is that a replica can go up to continue to serve as that monument to North Alabama's contribution to the space program.
The Saturn 1B rocket has become an icon, highlighting Alabama's role in the Apollo space program. However, the Alabama Space Science and Exhibit Commission, who is the governing body of the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, recently voted in favor of a move that will see the rocket removed. Wes Kelly, the chairman of ASEC, says after extensively studying the rocket, it was determined that every reasonable effort had been made to save it.
As we walk through the structural situation in the rocket, the way it was designed, and how it is deteriorated, making further investigation and analysis very complicated and cost unpredictable for restoration.
Initially, it was believed that the rocket could fall under a 2017 law that protects state monuments that have been in place for over 40 years. However, it is believed that the Saturn 1B will not fall under the measure. Save Alabama's Rocket is a group being led by an engineer who is challenging the commission's findings. Stephen Thornton says he questions if reasonable efforts have been made to stabilize the rocket.
The biggest element that is not addressed is the condition of the rocket with an eye to stabilize and preserve that rocket, not dismantle it, not refurbish it. We do not find that there is a sufficiency of evidence from a structural engineering perspective to assure us that that cannot be done.
Thornton says although the group cannot legally object to the decision, he doesn't know if ASEC made a legitimate effort to save the rocket.
It makes one wonder if there is a genuine effort to preserve our treasure and icon.
A recent law passed by Governor Kay Ivey provides funding for a replica. As for ASEC, they're getting prepared for the next step, which is a process that will begin removing the rocket.
The center would go out for bid for contractors to facilitate putting the rocket on the ground, and that is a multi-month-long process.
Now, the Saturn 1B rocket is one of two remaining in the world, and both the ASEC and the group looking to save the rocket have one thing in common. Both are hoping for a replica to replace the current rocket.